trying to reconnect. Are we on? Oh, we're on. Hi, this is Sandy McManus with Needs a Ribbon and Stampin Up, your finest paper crafting tools in the industry. And today, Monday, live at 5 on December 4th, while I wait for the snow to start falling, I wanted to talk about Stampin Blends, one of the new products from Stampin Up, the alcohol-based markers. I've talked about them before, but I just thought I'd show a little bit more. Here's our lovely brochure. One thing with the pre-order stuff, they'll be available in our occasions catalog come January 3rd. So all the information will be in there too. So if you are on my, here's my little businessy stuff, my mailing list, chances are, and you've placed an order in the last year, chances are you will be getting a catalog from me. You can always visit needsaribbon.com to get on my mailing list, or private message me through Facebook Live or Facebook, my Facebook page, and email me your address, or if you're comfortable, leave it in the comments below, and I will, then we can connect privately and I can get your mailing information. So, a couple of you have asked for catalogs and sent me your email address, but I have asked them for your address and kind of waiting to hear back. So we'll get that figured out. Anyway, so that's how you can get on my list to find out more. Right now, also a little more businessy stuff, Stampin' Up is having a year-end blowout sales event. Really great price on several of the holiday, this catalog's stuff. They're clearancing it out for the month of December, and when it's gone, it's gone. Stamps are usually guaranteed until the end of the event because Stampin' Up makes our own stamps in-house. That is not a guarantee. It is a close to a guarantee. So we have lots of stuff. I will get this list posted on my website tonight. That would be needsaribbon.com. You can also go to stampinup.com and they have a list, and they'll have the current of what's still available, because this gets updated as, you know, some of the accessories like ribbons and stuff. Once they're gone, I believe they're gone. So a lot of items. I went through item by item on the catalog this weekend, and almost everything from this catalog is included. So, good deal. Good time to stock up on some stuff. Keep that in mind. Our year-end sales event. Okay. That is no longer... Sorry, I'm just sending paper flying on my floor. Anyway, businessy stuff over. Oh, follow-up. From a live that I did a couple weeks ago where I showed you how to make your own dark black or charcoal shimmer paper. I do need to get these posted on my website, but I wanted to show you what I made. I don't have any before pictures of what they look like. You'd have to watch the live from that day. I don't remember the exact day. But these are the finished cards that I made. This was one that was a hot mess when I did my live. I did black embossing and made my own black shimmer paper. But once I cut it out, it actually looks kind of cool. So I turned a hot mess into a cute card. This was just making shimmer paper, and then I punched it out to make some dark flowers. That's actually kind of cool. And then here I had also heat embossed in the gold and then made kind of a smoky background. So those are the cards that I made from the live thing, and I just thought I'd, wrap that up and show you. So on to the Stampin Blends, the alcohol-based markers, which are available in 12 colors plus bronze, and each comes in 2 shades, a light and a dark, and a bronze and a, can't remember the two lighter ones that make like the skin tones, and then we have the white color lifter. So we have that. They talk about how to do it in our little brochure, which is awesome. I have my own ways. There is no right or wrong. One of the things that's also available is this Color Me Happy kit. And I've put it together. I've probably showed you before, but I'm going to go over it again. Here's the project kit. And then here's, oh God, these envelopes are gorgeous. These are the envelopes that come with it. They're ready to go. You don't have to do a darn thing with them. And you get 3 of each, 4 of each. I'm having to look. You have 4 of each. Oh, one of these got left behind. But aren't these gorgeous? They're gorgeous. So you get 3 styles, 4 of each. So you get 12. The kit makes 12 total. And then here are the cards. I ordered this and put it together right away. Now see, this one I didn't do any of the blending that you normally can do with the alcohol. I just used it to kind of make that depth on the letters. So I thought that was kind of a cool thing. Then, so we have 4 of those. This one, colored in the little birdies. 4 of those. And then this one with the cute little tassel. Ooh. Things are sticking. Oh, apparently I didn't grab all the envelopes. So it does make 16. I should look at the kit and stuff. 4 each of 4 designs. Okay. So my packet got out of order. And then on this one, you just color in these. In the pink Pirouette color. And here's some more of the envelopes. They're just so pretty. I just like the envelopes. So that's the kit, the Color Me Happy kit. And that, looking for space. Looking for space to put this stuff. The Color Me Happy kits, 4 each of 4 designs, 16 cards, 16 envelopes, blah, blah, blah. And then you have to order the stamps separately. So obviously you could get creative and use your own stamp. You want line art images that you can color in. But I like this stamp set. I think it's cute. We've got a thank you, we've got a hello, a celebrate, and just a so happy for you. So 4 basic greetings that you need in card making. And I got mine in wood. So yeah, that's it on that kit. And let's not, they got buried. Whenever you stamp and you're going to use the alcohol-based markers, make sure you use the Memento Ink Pad. Because it doesn't bleed. So make sure you have a Memento Ink Pad. I actually have a couple of them, so I have stuck one in my Stampin Blends basket where I keep all my supplies. So it's just always with me when I want to use it. So that's just a little tip. And here's the information for ordering the Memento Ink Pad. And of course it always has a refill, because that's one of the beautiful things about Stampin' Up! In our ink pads. We always have refills. So a single marker is $4.50 with the Stampin' Blends. A 2-pack combo is $9, or you can order the whole collection. And here are some information. I can get this posted also. So just a little information on that. It's also in the brochure, all these goodies, but let's get started. This is a retired stamp. I will, full truth, from when the original blendabilities came out a few years ago. I had some pre-stamped, so the image is less important and more the markers. So today I'm going to use our Rich Razzleberry in light and dark. And just a reminder, they have a fine tip, or a hard tip actually, and a brush tip. And make sure you hear the cover snap so they don't dry out. So they each come in 2 colors and 2 different tips on each, or 2 shades of 1 color, I should say. And I'm going to use Pink Pirouette and Rich Razzleberry. We'll see what we can do. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to use Rich Razzleberry, the darker, because this is how I do it. But, you know, again, there is no right or wrong way, whether you start with the light and go to dark, start with the dark and go to light. There is no shading right or wrong on your images. It is a personal preference. In every video you see, in every picture you see, people are they're gonna approach it differently. It just depends on your comfort level. Okay, so this is the way I do it. I guess I'm gonna go with those little light. I'm gonna do the dark around the edges, and I kind of use little short strokes because I find they're easier to blend out. And you want to do just a small area at a time because they do dry out. And again, this is the way I do it. You're going to find that. And then we'll come in with the light Rich Razzleberry, the brush tip, and then you'll kind of start to pull those colors and blend them. You see how that line kind of fades out. And you just, one thing I like about this image, why I keep using it, even though it's a retired stamp, and I don't even think I have the stamp anymore, is because it's such a messy flower. It's very forgiving if you color outside the lines. So you see, and as this dries, you'll see what I mean, how you kind of blend and move that ink around. Okay, so let's take the next one. Let's try Pink Pirouette. And start with light and go to dark. Actually, why don't we... I, for some reason, like to go to the outer image on this flower. Kind of go to light. We'll do 3. Again, want to work in a small area. You don't want that to dry. Even after it dries, you can still move it around. And the color lifter. So, kind of pulling those colors together. Okay, so now let's say that's too dark. Sorry, you're gonna hear a click as I open. I use you can order a 4-pack of these wood mount empty cases, and that's currently what I'm storing my Stampin Blends in. For me, it works. I know there are other products that have actually come about rather quickly. So I'm gonna take now and I'm gonna pull, and you can see how it starts to lighten, and it doesn't really, if you do have color on the tip, you can just squiggle it off, but you can see how it starts to lighten and blend. Again, my comfort level has always been to work from dark to light, but how about we go in and lighten up that a little bit. Whoa. And it just picks up the color, and you can move it around. And then you can come back in and do a little more. So you can start layering and changing. How about we try this? Let's go from Rich Razzleberry in the dark, and we'll go to the darker of the Pink Pirouette and see what happens with that. And I'll carefully, I'm just experimenting, see if you can kind of blend that out. But there's no reason you can't mix colors. So that makes an interesting shade then. How about we come in with a little, darken it up, give it a little depth. Anyway, so that's the basics of how you work with them. And next I wanted to show you at our onstage convention in early November, I coordinated a swap, meaning a card exchange, where we can exchange ideas for the Stampin' Blends. And here was my card. And you can see I colored in the little flowers. These are from this Delightful Daisy is the name of the stamp set. And I punched this out. So I used Calypso Coral was the color. Calypso Coral was the color I used. So that was my swap. And this one is by Chris Piotrowski. And she used the Birthday Blooms, I think it is, stamp set, which also is very similar. Colors in beautifully. This one is by Tammy Adcock. She did not add her name. I think I could figure it out because everyone else put their name on it. So I'm sorry, honey, you didn't put your name on your card, so I can't give you credit here. This is the image from the Color Me Happy set. Look at this beautiful cherry cobbler flower. This was Carrie McHale, and that is from the Remarkable You stamp set. And look at how gorgeous and the depth you can get with these alcohol markers. This one is from Kim McGillis. She's a Canadian demonstrator. She participated in the swap. It was open to anyone that came. Isn't that beautiful? It's an adorable card. And then Jacinthe Gauthier, also a Canadian demonstrator. Isn't that beautiful? And she added a little wink of Stella, I can tell, onto the flower after it. So she used the Night of Navy Stampin Blends. Holly. Nope, that's not from that. That's from a different one. My cards got a little mixed up. This one is from Susan Miller, and she colored in the pig with the pink Pirouette blends. And that's it. So I just wanted to go over some basics of the Stampin Blends and remind everybody that they are a great product. They will be available for full purchase come January 3rd when the new Occasions catalog starts, and that also starts Celebration, where for every $50 you spend in merchandise, you get to choose a free item out of that catalog. So that's coming up too. And in the meantime, don't forget about our year-end sales event where you can save big on select retiring items. And first come, first serve on some of those accessories. They all 2 pages, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and apart pages. It's a lot of items. So be sure and check that out. Head to here to check it out. And I thank you for stopping by this Sunday, or Sunday. Wow, it is Monday if I can't get my days right. Maybe I need another coffee. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and keep being your creative best. Bye.